Hello and welcome to our Wednesday night Borrowing Benefits Group here at the Center for Inner Healing. My name is Ted Robinson and we have a lively group tonight. A lively group as somebody's yawning over the It's probably, Perfect. Perfect. So the way we always start out is with a resistance to change tap. If you don't know how to do EFT yet, just go to one of our other videos here on YouTube or elsewhere on our website at Center for Inner Healing. That's centerforinnerhealing.com. And you'll find them and learn them and come on back. Or you can just tap along with us and you'll get it right away. I'm sure it's very simple and you'll see how simple shortly, right now in fact. So we're going to do resistance to change first, and here we go. Tapping the side of the hand, we're going to say, even though I know I'm resistant to change, I don't think I am. You think I am, but I don't think I am. I'm not even sure why I show up here on Wednesdays. But I want to change, and I know I can't. At least it seems like I can't. And the other hand, I've been changing right along. What are you talking about? I'm not changing at all. I need to change. I want to change, and I have this resistance to change to eliminate. And I love and accept myself to the best of my ability. Here we go. Just follow along, tap along with us. We say, I am resistant to change. I know it, but I don't like to admit to it. On the other hand, I really want some change to happen in my life. And nothing's happening. It seems like I'm just going nowhere fast. Actually, for me, it seems like it's going slow. I'm just not changing. The very things I want to change, I'm not changing. And that's because of my resistance to change. The things I really need to change, I change them instantly. The things I know I should change, they never get done. That's the problem. That's my inherent resistance to change. So I now choose to eliminate that resistance and start changing now. I choose to eliminate the resistance starting now. I direct that it be gone now. It's safe to let it go now. It's safe to accept that I can change. I now choose change in my life. I deserve change. I want change. I expect change. And I want it to start now. When it arrives, in whatever form, I will accept it. Except for those things I don't like so much. But the good part is I can always change again. I can't change now. You expect me to change again? Fact of the matter is, this is all about me making choices. It's my choice to start changing now. And I'm going to start changing now. And I'm going to invite change into my life and accept and embrace it when it arrives. That will work when I accept that it will work. And when I choose to make the change, which is now, it will happen. I like this idea. I know it's going to work for me. I choose change. Hands down, nice deep breath. The resistance to change tap is intended to help you eliminate your inherent resistance to changing. And the resistance to change can be many, many things. It can be fear of the outcome. It could have a secondary gain attached to it. Like some people, they remain ill because, there was a great story on Gary Craig originally, the founder of, a developer of EFT. He had this guy who was in a wheelchair for about 2 years or something like that. I'm paraphrasing because I'm not sure the details. And after tapping him for a while, he stood up. And then he immediately thought a moment, and he sat down. Now, he could have remained standing and started walking again. But he realized, and he admitted to it, he fessed up to it later, that the reason he sat back down was because he knew if he stood up again, he was no longer going to get the loving care his wife had been giving him for the last 6 months in a wheelchair. And he would have to do it himself. And a lot of things are that way. A lot of people don't really want to become fully empowered because then they become responsible to do it. I've heard this many, many times. I don't want to do it because if I learn how to do it, then I have to do it.
That would be a good time.
Yeah, it is. And we'll do that. So that's the reason. So resistance to change, there can be plenty of reasons for it. Actually, we should spend a little time on that. I think it's a good idea. Let's do a little bit more of that. I'm going to say, even though I have a ton of resistance to change, my resistance to change is all about my fear of making a mistake. I don't want to make a mistake for a myriad of reasons. I'm really worried that if I make the wrong move, everybody in my family will be affected. Not me. I'm the only person that gets affected. And it bothers me just as much as it does you. I don't want to make a mistake like I have every other time. Not me. I don't want to make any changes at all. I don't want anything happening unless it's my way. And I have a problem with money. And I hate the authorities for putting me in this position when I wasn't in the position to pay it. I had to take care of myself or I probably would have been dead. And now I'm bearing the burden of it all. All of these are my problems. And yet I don't see a solution because I'm so resistant to changing everything right now. But I love and accept myself to the best of my ability, no matter how it turns out. Top of the head. So I have a lot of fear about changing my life. If I get it wrong, I'll screw everything up. And everybody else with me. I don't really care about anybody else. I only care about myself. I have screwed this up repeatedly. I don't want to do it again. I'm afraid of being homeless one day and in the street. That's what my greatest fear is. That's why I'm resistant to changing my position. I'm afraid of leaving. It's my security I'm afraid of losing. I don't have any security. I want my life the way I want it, no other way. I want security and I have to worry about other people. I'm always in debt. I can't help it. My psyche was in jeopardy before this. I had to take spiritual classes. And that affected my debt worse. And everything is only going down the tubes now. And I feel like everybody's closing in on me. And nothing works. All of these are my personal problem. And I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Why do I have to be this way? Because it's all about me and my judgments and my ego's judgments. My ego is fearful because it's worried about the future. What bad could happen to me next? I know there's something bad waiting for me around the corner. I know things are going to go to hell in a handbasket. And I'm going to look like a complete fool running home when no home exists. But I don't care about any one of you. I only care about me. I'm completely stymied. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not taking any of the changes in my life except what I want. I want all my whole life back the way it was. I want the money. I want the prestige. I want the power. I want everything. And unless I get it, I'm not accepting a thing from anyone. That'll teach them. I'll show them. I'll be a complete failure if I can't be a complete success. If I can't be a complete success. And I don't see myself being a complete success this way. I see myself going down the tubes too. Well, that's not my problem. I have a ton of debt. I paid $18,000 a year last year in interest alone. And I don't like it anymore. And I can't change it at all. I feel powerless to change anything. I don't care what anybody else got. I'm not getting mine. And I'm stuck with all this damn debt with nowhere to go. And I'm completely frustrated by it. I'm terribly upset by the whole thing. And there's nobody who's ever going to help me like they help the banks and the auto companies and everybody else. What about me? When am I going to get mine? I can't make a choice about any of this because I'm completely resistant to change. I don't really want to change my perspective or my position. I'm afraid. I'm worried. And nothing seems to change as a result. It's all about my personal resistance to change. And I don't think it'll ever change. Nothing changes in my life. That's the way it's going to be for good. That's my greatest fear. I don't know what's going to happen, but I really do want change in my life. Hands down, deep breath. Push it all out now. Push it out, and take another deep breath now. Deeper. There, like that. Blow it out now. There you go. You understand now better? That's because you didn't blow it out the first time. And so when you hear me say, okay, we're finishing up, start blowing out then in anticipation of a deep breath. That way when it does come, you'll be able to take a deeper breath. Remember, the more you blow out, the more room you give yourself because your diaphragm is actually coming up when you blow out. And blow out with pursed lips.
Why is it so important to blow out?
Well, I find that it clears the lungs, first off, of all the carbon dioxide that's in there. I believe that breath is life, and by bringing the breath as deeply as we can, we oxygenate all the cells. It goes into the blood travels through the brain. All the neural pathways can be more easily opened up and maintained, and we can start thinking differently, and that's my reasoning. Plus, I think it helps to process everything that we're doing. We're going to say, even though I'm really frustrated about all the debt I have, I'm even taking a money course right now. And it's focused my attention on this tremendously. And so I'm really pissed off. How could I have done this to myself? How could they have done it to me? We're in the middle of a recession and they doubled my debt. How dare them do that when they're letting everybody else off the hook? But not me. Oh no. This is a reoccurring factor in my life. I'm always the victim. And I'm fed up and tired with the whole thing. I don't want to hear about it anymore. I don't want to hear about my debt. I don't want to think about my debt. I don't want my debt anymore. But the only way I can do anything about it is to focus on it. And then do something about it. And now I have a headache from the whole damn thing. Here we go. I'm going to step over here a minute. Top of the head, here we go. So I have a headache from this whole thing.
I have a headache from this.
It's all your fault.
It's all your
Talking about my debt just pisses me off.
Talking about my debt.
I am totally triggered right now.
I'm totally triggered.
And it's all you're doing.
And it's all you're doing.
Why don't you just be quiet about it? Let me suffer in peace.
Why don't you just be quiet about it and let me suffer?
I'm better off that way.
I'm better off that way.
But the fact of the matter is, that's not going to make the debt go away.
That's not going to make.
And that's what I need.
And that's.
I need the debt to go away.
I need the debt to go away.
Then I'd be happy.
Then I'd be happy.
Then I'll be happy.
Then I'll be happy.
Then I'll be happy.
Then I'll be happy.
Why can't I be happy now?
Why can't I?
Because this debt is on my head.
Because this debt is on my head.
And then I'll never be happy.
And then I'll never be happy.
Because I can always find something else to be upset about.
And I always find something else.
Happiness happens now and only now.
Happiness happens now.
Regardless of circumstances,
Regardless of circumstances.
it only happens from within.
It only happens from within.
Through presence and other
Presence
things.
and other things.
But I'm not doing that.
I'm not.
I'm remaining focused and ticked off,
I'm remaining focused and ticked off.
and that's what's keeping me unhappy and with a headache.
That's what's keeping me unhappy and with it.
I let go of this headache now.
I let go of this headache.
I don't need to have a headache on top of everything
I
else.
don't need to have a headache.
I release this headache now.
I release this headache
It's safe to let it
It
go.
is safe to let it go.
I don't have to focus all of my energy
I don't have to focus all
on my anger and frustration.
on my anger and frustration.
I can focus enough energy
I can focus enough energy
to find a solution to this whole problem.
to find a solution to
There's no solution to this problem.
There's no solution.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
I have a serious issue here.
I have a serious issue.
And it's really troubling me.
And it's really troubling.
How am I supposed to find a solution without being pissed off?
How am I supposed to find a solution without being pissed off?
The answer is,
The answer
I don't need to be ticked off
don't need to be
to find a solution.
to find a solution.
I just need to focus on it enough
I just need to focus on it enough
to get it done.
to get it done.
I like that idea,
I like that idea.
and I can do that.
And I can do that.
So you say, even though you're full of shit, Ted. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. If I had a ton of money right now, and I could pay off all my debts, and have enough money to buy anything I wanted right now, I'd be happy as a clam. I'd be satisfied with my life. Then I would finally be happy. If I was thin, I could lose all this weight. I would look attractive. Everybody be looking at me, complimenting me. Then I'd be happy. That's what happiness is to me. And I don't care about all the rest of that stuff you talk about. Here we go, top of the head. So I want real happiness. And for me, real happiness is when I have enough money to pay all my debts. I have 15 credit cards with plenty of balances on them. I can buy anything I choose to. I can have a 200-foot yacht and a helicopter and speedboats and everything that goes with it. Like all the bills. Oh, you didn't mention that before. Okay. But I'll have plenty of money to pay it off. I'll have plenty of money coming in. Everything will be happy, happy, happy. Not really. Then I have to make sure that when the yacht has a hurricane coming towards it, I move it. Then I can move it in time. I have to worry about insuring the yacht. I have to pay off all the people that work on the yacht. I have to make sure nobody's lollygagging around and they're doing their job. That's not happiness. But it'll be happy anyway. I'll have big parties. Everything will be great. I'll pay off all my debts. I told you that. I'll be debt-free. I'll have millions in the bank. And then I'll worry about taxes. Or I'll worry about having to safeguard my money. This is not about having enough money all the time. But I think it is. And I don't care what you say. I told you, you don't know what you're talking about. Happiness comes from having enough. More than enough. Being beautiful. Being attractive. Being thin. Being skinny. I don't want to get skinny. I want it to be just right. If I'm skinny, I might have cancer. What are you talking about? I don't want cancer. Happiness comes from within. Doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It comes from having enough money. Being thin and skinny and beautiful. That's what brings me happiness. That's what I want. I want all those things. And I don't have to worry about a thing after that. Everything will be fine. Even though I don't care about yachts and boats and helicopters, I just want to be secure. I want to have enough money to meet all my needs and even taking a vacation or two a year, every year. And I want to have enough money to pay for my children or my family or anybody that needs money. I want to be able to give it to them. Most of all, I just want to be secure and safe and know where my next dollar is coming from at all times. And never needing to worry about money again. Then I'll be happy and satisfied. And this is true for me. This is absolutely accurate for me. This is what I want. So do you think this tapping is going to do that? Absolutely not. What it's going to do is make me realize more about why I'm happy. And when I'm happy. And when I'm not. I'm not happy when I don't have enough money. I'm not happy when I don't have enough success or security, all of which makes me happy. When I get happiness, when I get success and security, then I'll be happy. And then something else will come along. Always something comes along. Something always comes along. Something for me to worry about. Something for me to bitch about. There's always something that I can find that's not happiness. If I have all that money, somebody who's working for me will screw me. Somebody won't do the job. I'm going to be unhappy with them. If I have enough money to go out to dinner, I'm going to find something wrong with the service. All of this happiness that I want to come to me from the outside must emanate from the inside. If I'm not happy, it's going to manifest in every way possible. Right now, it's manifesting by not having enough money or security. And that's why I want those things so desperately. But when I have all those things, money and security, even love, I'll find something new to be unhappy about. That's the nature of my mind. My mind does that because it's always in the future, or in the past, or in judgment. All of those things bring the unhappiness that I'm feeling now. They're just focused on a lack of money now. This will change with time. Hands down, deep breath. We're almost there, gang. We're almost there.
I still want money.
That's fine. I have no problem. I'm not here. I'm not here to judge anything you're saying. You know that. It's fine.
It'll be easier to deal with the unhappiness when I have money.
And so it seems.
Then I can spend money and go on spiritual things to heal myself.
I see. So even though if I have the money, everything will be easier. I'll have enough money to go on all these spiritual quests, and that will make me happier. And all the spiritual quests are going to teach me how to be happy, and that'll be a good thing. Top of the head. So if I have the money, I'll be happier, because then I can go on spiritual quests and all those spiritual classes, and that will make me happy. Then I'll be happy and have money too. That's a great idea, isn't it? I like that idea. When are you going to drop the other shoe, Ted?
Exactly, get on with it. We're waiting with bated breath.
I really believe all this. I think it would be much easier if I had a lot of money. So I'm going to keep my attention on making more money at all times. The hell with you when you're having purpose and meaning in life. I don't care about passion and purpose. I care about having the money. Show me the money. Then I'll be happy. I'll find something new to be pissed off about. I know I will. Somebody else will have more money than me, and then I'll be ticked off about that. And then I'll invest all my money in something that's going to make me more money, and I'll have more money than them. And somebody else will come along and be even more wealthy than me. Money does not bring happiness in and of itself. Money is the power to pay off all your debt and not have to worry about it. But there are different fears and worries that arise then. Fears of losing the money. Fears of misusing the money. Fears about everybody that's going to be asking me for money and having to say yes or no. Worrying about if you say yes, if you'll have enough money after you give it away. When people come to you and ask you to invest in things because you have the money, then you're going to be nervous and worried about should I invest or not. And then, of course, there's always fear and greed involved. All of these things bring that little headache along with them. and all the other things that go along with fear and avarice. And I don't want any of that. I just want the good stuff that comes with money. I want all the Gucci's and the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris and everything they have in Dubai. And yet I don't have that. So I can't be happy yet. We can start to see how we are grateful for things. And I can tell you something that I did learn. I read Eckhart Tolle and Leonard Jacobson a lot, and a lot of others. And one thing that they do say is that whatever you're grateful for, God will provide more. So the idea is when you're suffering, you're not grateful for your suffering, are you? So move to the grateful part each time. Just go back to what you are grateful for and watch what happens. Gratitude begets more. It always brings more. So I know I was with a very wealthy couple in the summertime, went out to Amagansett with them. And the prayer or the grace that they said at dinner was, I'm grateful for the fact that we can do all this as a family. It's a big extended family. And let us never be unmindful of the fact that this can be taken away at any moment. So let us be grateful for what we have now. I think that's a wonderful thought. So if you are grateful for what you have now, you get more if you focus there. The idea of gratitude is that God responds to gratitude. The universe responds to gratitude, and more will be given. It's unlimited. We are unlimited. We are a magnet for unlimited abundance at all times. That's what I was going to say. The only thing that stops us is, and I asked this of Leonard, I said, and last time I was out there, I said, Leonard, if all of us, each of us, is comprised of God, then why can't we have anything we want anytime? What about the ego? Is the ego part of God too? He said, well, yeah, of course. But it's the thoughts that interrupt the message from getting to us because we're so busy thinking. And this is why presence is so valuable. When you're quiet in your mind, then you can be here. All right, here we go. Come on, here we go. We're going to say the following. Even though, just put it away, I'm worried about the future all the time. But it's a good worrying because I've had so many experiences with my daughters and their boyfriends and husbands that have been negative. And I've always gotten it through the phone. Come on. And I'm afraid this time, every time the phone rings, the same thing's going to happen again. So what am I supposed to do? I have to do that. I have to worry all the time. Otherwise, I won't be steeled up enough to take the call. I won't be strong enough to accept the bad news. But I keep forgetting about one thing. The law of attraction says that whatever I put my attention on, I get more of. And I seem to always get more of that. Problems with my kids. So I'm going to stop thinking that way. No, I'm not. I can't help myself. This is what I am. I'm a worrier. I can't help it. But I love and accept myself nonetheless. Top of the head. So I'm a worrier. I can't help it. But I have good cause for being a worrier. So many bad things have happened in my family. And I always get notice on the phone. So what would you expect me to do? Of course I'm going to worry. Of course every time the phone rings or a text comes in, I'm going to worry. That's what I do. I'm a worrywart. I just forget about the fact that whatever I put my attention on, I'm going to get more of it. So every time I worry about something happening, I'm going to get more of that happening. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy of my fears. I can't help it. I can't change it. There's nothing that's going to get in the way of my worrying. Ever. That's who I am. It's what I'm going to be forever. So I can't change it. I don't even think I want to change it. If I didn't worry ahead of time, I might be caught off guard and really collapse. I don't want that to happen to me. So I have to worry. It's my safety measure. It's my safeguard. If I worry about things in advance, then I don't have to feel so impacted by it when it happens. It's my defense system. But the fact of the matter is, by being worried all the time, I'm attracting the very problems I'm worrying about. So I want to make a new choice right now. I want to choose to be different about all this. I want to recognize that my ego's been in charge all along, and that I don't have to feel powerless to my ego, victimized by my ego, or suffering because of my ego. I can make a new choice. That choice is to let go of all this worry first, and then realize whenever I worry, I'm attracting more of the same, of whatever I'm worrying about. I'm actually attracting it into my family. I don't want to do that anymore. I didn't want to do it in the first place. I didn't know it. Of course I knew it. I ignored it because my ego had a hold of me. It's time to let go now, ego. It's time to be here in presence. And whenever I find myself worrying about a phone call or a text, I'm going to tap immediately on the issue. The issue is, I'm worried about this phone call or text. And I don't have to worry as much after I tap. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what's going to work for me. And that's going to stop all this worrying. Hands down, nice deep breath. All right. I see. Okay, so we're going to say, even though I have this pain in my neck, and this jaw, my jaw is tight, and I want this body to respond to me in a positive fashion for a change. I need relief, physical relief. I'm so tired of feeling out of sorts. I want relief, and I want it now. And I love and accept myself and my body too. Here we go, top of the head. So you can say, I really have a lot of pain in my neck. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about the pain in my jaw. My jaw is tight from thinking and worrying and holding things in. I've been holding in so much. I want to yell at you right now. I have problems and issues that I want to deal with. And you always talk about something else. I'm special. I want to say what I want to say.
I'm special. I want to say what I want to say.
Did you have to do that? Bastard.
And I have a right to say what I'm going to say. You bastard. I'm too busy laughing. This pain in my neck. It really does hurt. I've been out of sorts all night. And this is the best you can do, huh? You went over to her. Why don't you come over to me? I don't feel like it's been a right night until I get some direct attention. I need direct attention, damn it. What about me? What do you mean, what about you? What about me? I'm special, you're not. And me, I don't care anymore. I'm feeling just fine. I have to go home tomorrow. Tonight. And don't forget, tomorrow's coming. Something else to worry about tomorrow. I have all these issues going on, and they tend to show up in my body first. I want to release that now. I choose to release that now. And it's now safe to release all these physical tensions. I release them now completely. They're diminishing as we speak. I want them to be gone completely now. I want to feel better immediately. Hands down, deep breath. Yeah. That's all it was needed. Maybe not. How's your jaw? You can always do it again, you know. It's not like it can't be done again. So say, even though I feel trapped, And there's no way out.
There's no way out.
That's the problem I'm up against. And I don't want to be up against it anymore. I'm so fed up and tired that I don't know what to do anymore. There's no way out. And that's the problem I'm having. And now it's showing up in my body. And it's only going to get worse if I can't find my way out. I feel like I'm trapped. Top of the head. I'm trapped. I feel trapped by all my circumstances, and all you want to talk about is my ego. It's got nothing to do with anything at all. It's just a bunch of thoughts. I am actually trapped by my debt. I'm buried by it. I'm suffocating under it, and it's never going to get any better. How can I ever buy my way out of this? How can I find my way out of this? I want to go blow up a bank or two. Maybe they'll take care of all their records or something. Then I won't be buried anymore. Right now I feel totally trapped with no way out and no way to get through this. Okay, you came up with a little good idea the other night. But that's not going to be enough to get me out of my debt. Nothing's going to get me out of this debt. That's how it feels to me. That's why I'm feeling so trapped all the time. And it's affecting everything I do. It affects all my thoughts, all my thought process. Every day it keeps coming back up and up and up. It just doesn't want to stop. I can't stop thinking about how I'm trapped. Trapped in this debt. Trapped in this circumstance. I'm just trapped completely. I'd be better off changing my name and going away. And that's a thought. I like the idea, but that's not who I am. I need to directly address this issue and resolve it. I have to beat it. I have to completely obliterate it. They screwed me, I know it. And now I'm suffering and I'm trapped. What's going to change all this for me? Only me. But I can do it. Hands down, nice deep breath. A little better? How's your neck?
The neck's better, the headache's back, but there's some relief in my
Jaw?
yeah.
Okay. So you say, even though I'm feeling a little better, come on, Linda, stay with me on this. This is for you. You don't realize it. Now my headache's back, and I don't think this is ever going to really be better. Because the fact of the matter is, I am trapped by my circumstances. And that's a real problem for me. How can all this tapping make a difference in my life if my actual physical circumstances don't change? But I love and accept myself, even if nothing changes. The hell with you. I want something to change. I'm feeling trapped for a good reason. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. For any reason. In any way. So just because you have good ideas doesn't help me one bit if it doesn't pay off my bills. If I can't get rid of that debt, I'll be trapped forever. And so I like playing the victim this way. Don't give me that crap. I've heard that before. I'm not a victim at all. I am proactive and I want to change things. But how am I going to do that with all this debt on my shoulders? I can't do it. That's how it feels. I can't do it. And that's why I feel trapped. And it's showing up in my body in very different ways. And I'm so tired of it all. Coping every day. Going to work all the time. Hoping I make it every day. Hoping I get there on time. All these things lead me to believe nothing's ever going to change. I'll live my life and die, and nothing will have ever been accomplished. I don't want that for my life. I want something different. I don't want to feel trapped anymore. I want to see a change in my life starting now. I want it starting now. And the only one that's going to make that happen is me. Not you, me. I will do it. I don't know how yet, But I am already grateful because it's already on its way. I see it happening. I don't know how, but I know it's going to happen. As it arrives, I'm going to receive it with open arms. I'm going to implement it. I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to make it happen. And whatever it is, it's going to change my life. As it does that, I'm going to allow it to do that. I'm going to embrace it, welcome it, and embrace it. And when it changes my life, I'm going to be even more grateful than I already am. I like that. I know I am already. And I'm going to be even more grateful as time progresses. Hands down, deep breath. Excuse me. So you say, even though all of that sounds great, I don't believe a word of it. You don't understand. I'm afraid of success. I'm afraid of getting out of this debt. I'm afraid of being successful. I'm afraid I'll make the wrong mistakes again. That I've never really learned the right way to go about life. And then all I'm waiting for is a bigger handle to be able to lose. More money in my pockets, I can lose that too. I don't want that. That's why I don't want to succeed. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of receiving love or money or happiness. I am a perpetual victim. Top of the head. I have been a perpetual victim. Everybody has better and more than me. Everybody has money but me. Everybody has love but me. Everybody has relationships but me. I am unworthy. That's why I've been this way. And I don't want to be this way any longer. I don't want to be unworthy of receiving love or money or anything else that's mine to have. I am an open receptacle for love. From now on, bring me your love in any form. I will embrace it. I will receive it. And as it comes to me, it will be changed into money and abundance in any form I so choose. I am receiving abundance. I am receiving love. I am receiving money because I am worthy of it all. I am worthy to receive. I am worthy to accept. And I don't believe a word of this right now. I don't believe this. How could you say this when I don't believe it? I can believe it, but I don't believe it yet. I let go of those lacking feelings. I let go of those misunderstandings. I release all of those negative ideas about myself and those self-limiting beliefs and embrace a new way of being in the world now. I can accept life. I can accept love. I can accept abundance, unlimited abundance, and receive it fully. That's what I want now. That's what I want to receive. All right. So, we have just a few minutes left. Why don't we take a few minutes and just come to presence. Both feet on the ground, if you would, and then let's just focus your mind on being here now. So take a few moments and center yourself, and sit back, Marguerite, and let your hands just lie easy in your lap. Put your hood up, nice. Look like the Madonna now. All right. Just take a moment, focus on whatever you choose, and just let all thoughts go now. Let all thoughts go completely. And just be here now. And if thoughts arise, just say, not now. And go back to your breath. You asked earlier why we focus on the breath, because the breath is life. And when you focus on it, feel the breath coming in, and as it goes out, you let go of all stress and all thoughts. As a new breath comes in, brings more relaxation and calm. You feel better. And as it goes back out, it's natural. Something we all do constantly every day and night. It's life itself. As we do this, we can let go of all thoughts. That's the idea. Let go of all thoughts completely. And just be here now. And the mind will come back. When it does, go back to your breath. And Marguerite, when you move your feet like that, just move them very slowly and deliberately, consciously. There's nothing wrong with moving if you choose, but just do things a little more slowly so you can actually be conscious of every piece of everything that's going on. This is a consciousness raising exercise. So just become aware of your hands without moving them. But you use your hands all day long. Just give some attention to your hands right now and just thank them for being there for you all day. And now think about your eyes and how you use them all day long. And have some gratitude for your eyes. Allowing your eyes to close. I know you're all closed right now, but this is for those who are watching. Just allowing your eyes to roll back up in your head now. Close your eyelids and relax them completely. That's right. Just relax your eyelids so completely. So rested, so relaxed. Then in a moment you'll notice you just can't move them after a while. In a moment I'm going to ask you to try to open your eyelids, but you'll notice that when I ask you to do that, you won't be able to actually do it because the more you try, the more they're going to relax. You're going to relax them. And once you've realized that you can't open them, you'll go even deeper at that point. So now, relax them fully, even more fully. Slower with the hand. That's better. Relax your eyelids fully. And when you know that they won't open, give them a try. That's good. And drop them back down. Relax them now. Now take that level of relaxation that you have in your eyelids now and spread that up over your eyes, over your forehead, over the top of your head, relaxing all the muscles in your head now. Down over your cheeks and over your ears, down over your neck, over your shoulders. And if you wish, you can jump ahead because you remember how to go deeply if you recall. The last time you were here, you went very deeply. So I want you to go that deeply now. Just drop down all the way. All the way. All the way down. Putting all of your attention on resting and relaxation. Relaxing, loose and limp. Letting go. Letting go. Just letting go. Letting go. I'm going to count backwards from 5. Deeper relaxed. 4. Deeper relaxed. 3. Deeper relaxed. 2. Floating. Drifting down. Letting go and going all the way down to where you've been before. All the way down to 1. And just letting yourself drop even deeper now. Double down, deeper and deeper. 3, 2, 1. Go triply deeper. 3 times deeper. 3 times deeper now. I'm going to count backwards from 5 once more. That'll be 5 times deeper. 5, 4, deeper, 3, deeper, 2, all the way down to 1. Letting go completely, letting your arms just go, letting every part of your body just relax now, completely. Just letting it go now, just letting go, no, letting go, letting go, let 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 go, just let go. Stop. Deeper and deeper, just let go. That's better. I want you to remember now, this is your opportunity to go deeper than ever before. This is your opportunity to go deeper than you ever have before. Wherever your body is, just leave it the way it is. Let it rest. There's no reason to move now, just letting it go. As you go deeper, I'm going to count you down 10 times deeper now. 10, deeper and deeper. 9, deeper and deeper and deeper. 8, drifting, drifting, drifting down. 7, going 10 times deeper. 5, deeper and deeper you go. 4, going 10 times deeper. 6, deeper and deeper, letting go of all muscle control, just letting go. 3, deeper and deeper now. Dropping way, 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 way down, 10 times deeper. 2, dropping way down in now. All the way down to 1. And now go 20 times deeper. Just drop all the way down. And now as you go down to this depth, I want you to go into free fall and see how deeply you can allow yourselves to go. Just go into free fall and go as deeply, deeply, deeply as you can go. Falling, drifting, floating, deeper, deeper, deeper. It's at this level that you start to now feel light and airy. There's no weight. It's just going deeper. And you continue going deeper. There's no bottom. You just keep going deeper. The deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Deeper and deeper. As you come down to this level, things will happen within you. All of the things we've spoken of tonight will now start to make connections within your mind. You don't have to think about them. This is all automatic. All of the areas of your body that have been in question, any physicality, any physical issue that you've had will now at this level start to be able to heal. Everything can heal when you give the body a rest. But you have to give the body a rest by letting go. Drop down, all the way down. Drop down, all the way down. Down. Dropping down, all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Keeping this level of your mind, bringing your body up, but keeping your mind down there. Keeping your mind down there, deeper and deeper. Your mind is going deeper now, and deeper, and deeper, and deeper, and deeper. Just allowing it to go so deeply just amazes you. No thoughts. Deeper and deeper you go. At this level, your mind can actually heal your body. In fact, it's all that ever does heal your body. You are the healer. God bless you. When you get this deeply, you heal your body. Now take yourself right down. Use that to take yourself even deeper now. Even all the preconditions that aren't even noticed by you or any doctor or anybody else, they don't even know, will be addressed now by your body, your superconscious mind. Allow that to happen now. Superconscious mind of each person here, please just focus, scan each person. See what exists that shouldn't exist. See what preconditions, precursors, or anything else that may be there that can't even be picked up by medical science yet. And address it now. Prioritize it and address it and resolve it. If you cannot resolve it in this moment, then start the process now and complete it tonight or any other time that's most appropriate and in each person's highest and best interest. Now, superconscious mind, please scan each person here for any emotional triggers to any physical problems that may exist that they know nothing about yet, that might exist in the future, that might have already started but hasn't been seen yet, and resolve them now too. If it cannot all be done now, please start the process and then complete it whenever it's appropriate. Most appropriate for each person here. It may be tonight while they sleep. It might be at another time, but whatever is right for each person here, each superconscious mind of each of you will do that. As you feel the work being done on you, the words will come, as they always do, every day in every way. I'm feeling better and better. Every day in every way I'm feeling better and better. With money, without money, I am feeling better and better. With problems or without problems, I am feeling better and better. Whether I know what I'm doing tonight or tomorrow or the next day, I'm feeling better and better now. In this moment, this is what I'm feeling. Better and better and better. I want you to hold on to those feelings, and I want you to remember where you are right now. If you've gone this deeply before, then I want you to remember it. If you've never gone this deeply before, I want you to definitely remember how deep you are now. And the next time we do this, you'll go even deeper from this point. This will be your starting point next time. The deeper you go, the better you do. The more happens within you, the more gets healed. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Your mind is too. And the deeper you go, the better you'll feel, the better you'll heal, and the better you'll feel. All right. At this point, please say thank you within and feel a deep sense of gratitude, knowing that things are already changing within your body on a physical and emotional level. And as that happens, a spiritual oneness will occur within you. Have great gratitude just knowing that's happening within you now. Just realize that things are changing for you right now. Already, things are changing. And they're only going to get better. They're only going to get better. So coming back up, great deal of gratitude that you're feeling, great deal of happiness knowing that things are changing in your lives now and will only get better with time. Everything is going to get better with time. And the universe will provide the changes that are absolutely necessary and needed by you, and you will recognize those changes on a daily basis from now on. The universe hears and responds when you're open to it. There won't be as much questioning about each of you. There'll be only recognition of change and gratitude as things do change. Coming back up, feeling a sense of elation and fulfillment, satisfaction, knowing that things are changing. Coming back up further and further, coming up higher and higher, all the way, coming up now, coming up, gently and firmly, coming up at the count of 3. 1, feeling wonderful. 2, feeling the blood rushing through your arms and body. And 3, eyes wide open, fully alert, back all the way, fully aware, fully embracing, knowing that things are changing within. And that you're feeling wonderful and grateful, knowing that things are changing in your life. And getting better. And that's it for now. So for the group out there, thank you for coming and attending, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.